inside. So without further ado, let's get into some decorating. If you are new to these videos and you like this kind of content, it would mean a lot if you could drop a like or subscribe to the channel. It really helps me to know that people are seeing and enjoying this kind of content. So let's go. That's also a mod. You may be wondering. A mod that I have that lets me put a decoration panel in every cockpit. So, like I said, this is the Constellation ship. It has this hab, which is unique to the Constellation. It's not found anywhere else. So this would be a fun place for us to start. So there's one of Barrett's logs, I guess, which just constantly fill up my ship for no good reason. I can't really figure out why that is. Okay, the first thing I think we want here is a couple of chairs near this window, right? Because we have some utility space here where people can sit, but we want them for some nice, comfortable chairs over here. Maybe something like this. It's a really ostentatious color, though, so I'm not so sure about that one. I really tend to favor these, like, antique-looking leather chairs. But there are plenty of other options. Oh, I like this one, too. I like this chair as well. A lot of these have wheels, and you can tell they're designed to stay in one place. Oh, look at this. That's a very trendy chair. That one's a little too sparse. I do like that. And from this side, the color's not too ostentatious. So let's go ahead and put that here. And then we'll want another one on the other side. There, that looks great right there. Now let's put a low coffee table here, so that they have, I really like that. It's also clear, so it doesn't obstruct the view. It's kind of got this, maybe yellowish, goldish kind of, color. That's great. Now, I love to put plants on these ledges, so let's take it over to the decorations. I've got a couple of additional mods that just add plants, and I love them. So we'll add a big plant right here. We don't want it to clip through the wall. That's our special hab, that Nova hab there. So, we'll put one there, and then we could put another one here. And it doesn't matter if it clips through the outside of the ship, because that actually will not be visible. It's a different cell. So let's just kind of get with the spirit of the I can see all the colors. It's just when they're close together, my brain has a hard time telling them apart. Okay, what kind of food should these people have? Ooh, veggie grinder. That looks yummy. I'd eat that. Okay, we want it to not clip above the table. We'd like it to sit nicely, if we can make it sit nicely. The soda is kind of messing with it there. Oh, there was something. Okay, nice. So if it sits a little off-center in relation to the chair, I don't mind that. Really don't. I would like it to be fully on the table. Hello, Ezekiel. Have you come to see what I've prepared for your dinner? That's floating. I think that's as close as we'll get. Okay, we've got a veggie grinder. Ooh, look at this. Xenofresh ramen. Yum, yum, yum. Who doesn't love a nice hot bowl of ramen? Delicious. There's just nothing like it. We got pierogies. There's a pita. We have a similar problem with the cup there. I would love these pierogies to be able to sit on our table, but does not look like that's going to be the case. This is interesting. So these books are, they're not even objects with collision. These, however, are. So I'm going to go ahead and move that, and we'll set that aside for a later project. Okay. I like to put these things near doors so that when I go into a room or I come out of a room, it's easy to tell what I've still got to do inside, or what kind of things I'm taking outside. So let's see if we can get these pierogies down. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. I think that will just have to do. So, it looks a little haphazard, but that's meals on a spaceship. You know, they can't be perfect. You don't always have all the time in the world. So, okay, this wall back here is pretty bare. Let's find a. We've got all kinds of posters here. Lots of good ones. Lots of good ones. Ooh, look at that. Your dreams from stars to stars. I like that. I think that's kind of in fitting with the theme of, exploration and really what the frontier is all about. Now, there's no way to stand on the other side and place these, so let's see. If nothing else, if we can't put anything else in here, I'd still like to have this one. So, alright, as centered as we can get it. Let's close and we can move it. See, already it doesn't want to be where it already is. Okay, let's see. Can we get it any further left? Looks like no. Maybe what we'll do is we'll try to take it to the right instead. Okay, there. And now maybe we can fit another one on the left side there. So let's take a look at these. Universe of Leisure, not us. We are explorers. All the Trident stuff, a lot of movies. Oh, that's cute. I like this one. I'm not sure what this is advertising, but it's nice. Let's see. And it really, to me, looks like the only kind of space navigation one left in the bunch. So let's see if we can't get this to sit nicely on the wall. Oh, yes, we can. We can. Right there. And try and get it lined up as much as we can with the top of that one, because I believe all the posters are the same looks like we had it with that other poster. With this one, but see, what is that? Like, now when I go to a different one, it doesn't want to do it. Yeah, that's strange. Well, do you know, I do like this. We don't have to have it twice though, so we'll go ahead and pull this one out, and we'll put another one in, because I would bet that any old poster can sit here. So, okay. Now that looks like they are fairly spread apart. I would like if I could get them even further, just because we're not going to be able to fit 3 on this wall, so we want it to seem a little more full. And we'll do that by kind of offsetting these. Alright. And it looks like it's interacting with the luggage up above, so that one can't go any higher. Can this one go lower? Yes. Yes, it can. Okay. So that's got a good offset. The height matches. The angle of them is not perfect, but that's okay. That's really not the worst thing in the world. Sometimes I like to throw up these warning signs just for fun, but let's go ahead and take one of these and see if I can get navigation. There's quite a lot. Command bay, probably not. Let's see if I think navigation is probably the one. There's so many, like, flight control, right? There's so many of these that feels like a lot of them would fit. Okay, there is no navigation center, so let's go. Flight control is a little too technical. What I want is command bay. I think that's fine. And then we have to put some numbers in, because it's our inspiration as we travel through the stars. Right? Okay. Carefully make sure they are close. 42. Okay. Perfect. Now that's not centered, but that's exactly how it should be. Just like that. So we've got 42 up. We've got a couple of posters on the wall. We've got some food on plates. Now, this area could use, some coffee cups and things like that. Let's go see if we can find one. Let's see. Oh, here's one right here. Oh, look at that. It's even the Nova Galactic branded one. Fantastic. So I'm going to drop that right there. And this recording of Barrett's, let's put that over there as well. Just to kind of fill up this table a bit. I never noticed that these lights blink. That's really nice. Okay, this side of the room. I feel like this could use, I don't know, something. I mean, recreation equipment is not it. Also, it doesn't even look like it'll fit on the ship. It can fit here because there's a hole up above. That hole is a part of a mod I'm using called Place Stores Anywhere. And, ta-da, no ladders. But I can move up and down in the ship. There is one ladder so that the crew can move up and down the ship. This is another room I'd like to decorate. There's not a ton of space in these. And then these as well. There's not a ton of space because they're all pretty crammed close together. But this room has lots of space that we can use. So looks good from here and good from there as well. So that's a lovely, lovely. Just for continuity's sake, let's put two of the same, right next to each other to give people a little bit of variety in what they're reading, right? Okay. I'm also now thinking about more things to put in the Nova Hab. And if I get there, I think that's as close as we'll get that. It's close. But it's not close enough. There we go. That's great. Okay, back to the Nova Hab. I'm gonna put in a water cooler. I think, is that in furniture? No, surely it's in decorations. Coffee maker, water cooler. There we have it. So I think the water cooler is nice on this side of the room. Yeah, let's put it right here. Because I do plan on decorating a bit more of the area to the right. So let's see over here. I'm a sucker for plants, so I want to put some plants up there. And for this, let's use one of the default potted plants. I'd like the pink one, yes. Sorry if you can hear my cat. She doesn't understand what I'm doing here. So, I'm actually not at my computer. You can probably tell by the absence of the jet engine style sound that would normally be coming from my videos. I'm downstairs streaming to my television from my computer. That's kind of nice. I like that. Let's do this one here and this one here. Weird how these lights work like that. Okay, now we want some furniture here. We're going to need, maybe a couch. These couches are weird. I don't get that. Oh, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. It's like a futon, so it could be somewhere where, you're plotting moves with your team and you just need to lay down. Somebody's already taken a big rest over there. I doubt that we'll use the research station here very much, but it might be nice just to leave it open. I don't love sitting in that corner. I wonder if I ought to swap the water cooler. I don't necessarily want to block this window, but this does fit nicely here, and it doesn't impede the flow of traffic. So what if we place it this way, and we still keep this here? We'll just have it on this side of the corner. Okay, and that kind of gives shape to this. Our flow continues this direction, and now we can put a table here, perhaps. So there's a few tables. Well, oh, look at this, like an antique desk. Oh, that would be nice. Let's see if there's this is really not bad at all. I wonder if it would look silly putting two of these side by side. It would, because of the trash cans. Unless I can turn this all the way around, but that definitely looks silly. So is just too long. It's like rotating a square. Well, I don't love it if we can't get past that, so, you know, maybe we just do keep it over here and you know, just try and live with it. See how it feels for a little while. I do like this desk though, and I think this desk could be neat to go right here. That keeps our trash can near our water cooler, because, I don't know, maybe people have little paper cups they're gonna use. They're gonna bring them over here. We still got a great view out this window. This couch does not belong here. Just no, not at all. How about here? It's just too big for these rooms, and that may be the case with all the couches, but, you know, I'm not giving up on the couch idea just yet. Let's find maybe a thinner one. This one is really bulky, but very cozy. It's very cozy looking. I wonder if that can fit in one of these gaps. No, certainly not in one of these. I really dislike this. This is not a couch. This is better. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good there. Ooh, it can even climb up the wall a little bit, which I don't mind because it looks like it's strapped in because we're actually on a ship, unlike most of the time when you use this. Okay. And click. Nope. I want it to click up higher, just a little. Do I need to do it? I guess I do. Over on this. Oh, there. That looks great. That looks great. Okay, I like that. You can tell it's kind of floating. I would love if it was centered on this wall. Is that possible for us? Is that possible for us? So if we get to the right height and then moving inward. Nope. I think it has to climb up this this frame here. So totally fine. I'm glad we got a couch. This is, ooh, that's not bad right here actually. Oh, do you know this is the one? This is the one, just the default plain couch. What better for our Nova have, right, than just a plain couch? Let's put a plain chair to go with it. Let's put a plain chair to go with it. You know, just like, I hesitate to put it right in the middle of the floor, and I don't know, maybe like here. That seems fine. I don't like that there. You know, this. Let's kind of put it skew like that, and then we'll put a coffee table behind it. One of the tall ones, I think. I mean, that's just so cute, but it's a style choice, and we're not looking to make a style choice. You know, this one is a lot more unassuming. Yeah, this one's the most unassuming, but it's too tall. Let's see, and these are just not it. Just not it. See, this could be nice. I actually like that for this. Yeah, that's great. Now let's find a lamp. I've got, I believe, decorations. I've got several lights, light fixture, ceiling, wall, floor, desk lamp. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a nice desk lamp, specifically for right here. I like it, I like it. If I can get him to sit down. Okay, he'll probably have to rotate a bit. And there he is. Oh, there, great. Okay, I like that. And we've got our plants here. We've got some couches set up now. Something else can go here. Oh, let's put a storage crate down. That's a nice idea. There are some that are thinner. Yeah, like this one. It juts out a bit from the wall. I wonder, you know, if we do let it kind of ride does that look like part of the ship? I'm gonna say no. So let's see. Nothing really smaller there, so let's find a different storage box. We could do wall safe here. For no real good reason. You know, maybe this is where we keep our super secret constellation knowledge. Not that I think we, really keep any secrets as an organization, but, oh, there's only one that's a wall safe. Well, let's go ahead and put it in two parts here. So, one, and if I can get it to go right below it, I will, but no, looks like we might have to put beside it. I don't know why I like to have two safes really close together. Like this. I'm not sure. Like most things I do, call it an affectation. I can't even get that to go where it is. So, let's try and move this one. No luck. Well, that'll be... Oh, I really don't like it. It's too close. It's too close without being correct. Oh, see now, it's going to clip into the wall. Oh, goodness. Well, as long as the bottom of it remains, kind of the same, then by all means, just go for it. Okay. Must be built on walls. So where's my wall? Why am I not a wall? Okay, there we go. That's got it started. Now we'll come over here. Oh, we had it and we lost it. And oh, it could go on this wall too. I kind of like, I want it to be closer to this. Excuse me. Oh, I wish I had not moved it in the first place, but you know what, excuse me. They are moving me while I am trying to prepare this nice home for them all. They're home away from home. Oh my gosh, it overlaps and it's too tall. Truly a worst of all worlds scenario. Can I put here? That's fine, because now those are not, they're not close enough, it's okay that they're not the same. They're far enough apart here. Let's find a little table. Most of these tables are huge. I would love just like a little, like an end table, which, I know exists. And I'm sure it's in this coffee table section, but maybe something like this. I'd really like just kind of like a classic, like a buffet table, sort of like this, but lower. What's this like here? Nope, no good. Is this the answer? I think it's too wide. Yeah, it's too wide. That's too full. Maybe I can do just like a couple of these. Or maybe just one. Maybe just one here's enough. And then a little something on the floor to go next to it. So let's get another potted plant. Let's do one of the full-size ones from the default game. Potted plant. Oh, that's nice. That helps to fill up this space that I was thinking was a little bit empty. Now, I don't want it to totally take over this doorway. How's that? That's perfect. I think that's the perfect amount. I know it's leaning out, but That's nice, and I think we've hit just about 90 degrees there. That's great. So we got a few plants here. Lovely, lovely. Let's do a hanging plant. Yeah, this is a nice one. We'll keep it over by our books. So, it's gonna hang near this doorway. Again, I like to kind of put these hooks, into things. Can I walk through it? No, but it's not too bad for the flow. I am gonna move it just a little bit further in and rotate, because unfortunately these bookshelves are not functional, so it's okay if people can't actually get to them. I like that. That's very nice. This doesn't match the color scheme there, but that's okay. Now, I wonder if I can put up a shelf. I wonder if that's in furniture. It sure is. Wall shelf. I know that a wall shelf exists. It might be, there it is. Whoa. Oh, that's actually nice. Can we get it to sit 90 degrees? Hey, look at that, we sure can. How low can it go? All the way to the floor. Okay, I like that. And if we can get it to set at or below the level of these planters. Well, we can get a little lower, but is it, yeah, it's on a corner. That's no good for us. Let's see. Oh, there, I saw something I could use there. Oh, there it was again. Okay, nice. How much higher? Great. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love that. Kind of highlighting that this one is a little bit askew, but, perfection is the enemy of progress. Let's get back to our area here. I can move so fast. I recently got this perk, the athletics perk, so I move faster after mantling. I'm going to move this chair back a little bit. I don't think that's functional the way it currently is. Yeah. Okay, nice. Let's put a rug down in this room. I think a rug can really help to make a space homey. Let's get a big one. Can I fit that in here? That thing is huge. Very, very big. Maybe this is a contender option for this room. Nope. Nope. It does fit. Just barely. If I close this door, it may actually go in even further. Let's see. Yep, sure does. Let's do that so it can be kind of centered in the room, or if not centered, at least a little. I like that. It's so funny that dirt on the floor shows on any texture that's put on top of it. So they obviously did not intend for you to decorate the inside of your ships like I'm doing now, but that's, I don't mind that they didn't intend it. Let's put, I know there's some cargo sitting on a wall somewhere around here. I mean, there's some right there. Let's, this doesn't make sense if we've kind of blocked off that cargo. Oh, here's some. Oh, that's perfect. Let's see if we can't get it to sit nice and flush in some way. Is it better this way? Does it sit any nicer? A bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. some of the best ideas come when you're distracted. So, ooh, that's nice and homey. Let's do. I wonder if this would fit sideways here. Maybe Ezekiel will move here in a second. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, nice. I like that. That's nice. Then we need a rectangular one out here. I did like this rectangular rug. You know, that's really not bad. It feels like it might clash a little bit with that. So let's check our floor mats and see maybe if there's something better for us. I kind of like this. It's simple. It's pretty sleek. Let's do one in the kitchen. Because, I mean, you're going to need that. It's kind of surprising they don't have that already. And this is the pattern I like the best. So let's just throw a couple of these, next to this area. I do want it to be... Sorry if you can hear my ice maker again. I don't know if I remembered to finish my story, but I'm streaming downstairs to my computer, and I'm recording with a microphone attached to my phone, so those are close enough. I mean, it could always be better. Now, what did I say in that other room? Progress, perfection, and all that. Good enough is good enough. Okay. And I do want one of these cones. I don't know why, but one of these cones just really wants to be in this room. Maybe it's the yellow I have over here. Makes me think that. Let's put it there. Does that ruin our look there a bit? Let's swap that out. Let's put it somewhere else. Here. That's nice. So it can be kind of like a wet floor sign. It's okay. Let's see if there's a smaller rug we can use for the backside. And overlapping player intersects. In these really tight spaces, it's hard to really get these to go where you want them. And realistically, there's probably just not space for it. Oh, I can't walk through here now. Well, that'll just be the way that is. If that's the case, truly, why don't I just move it closer here? In fact, I'm just going to completely turn it sideways and put it in that space. Alright. There we go. And right there. Great. Now then, let's put a couple more hanging plants in here. Let's use some of the hanging plants from my mod. There's only two. There's only the two. But they're nice. They're both nice. Let's put one in the kitchen area. Yeah. Right. Up here maybe. And want it close to the table, but not too close. Oh, that's not close enough, actually. Let's throw it here. Okay. Okay, yeah, like that a lot. Now let's throw the other one here, and we'll make these sort of match, style at least. Oh, see, now this one is too far in. Let's, if we put it here, I'm sure it blocks our access to this space. No, not quite. Let's see if we can't get that to sit nicely inside, one of these. And we'll turn it so that, see, now that does. Is there any place just like above here? Because, ultimately, the realism of this can be gone if the plant finds a nice space. And it's found its space. That is perfect. Okay. doesn't obstruct our view too much of the window, which is nice. So let's go ahead and put that there. And I wonder if that's close enough that someone can actually sit there, or if it's too far. Let's test out the seats. So seat check. Oh, that looks like no. Well, no. Okay, that's funny. All right. It didn't play any like kind of animation, but it also didn't tell me that there's not enough space. That there's no room to sit there. Okay. I like that less there. I think I might even have it sit further away. There we go. A little further. And I think the style of it kind of implies that that goes with that, but now we've got a straight shot out this window. Oh, we've got a table here as well that we can put something on. I don't think I'll do a plant there. Kind of got a statement plant already. And is this as close as this can get to this wall? No, it is not. It can get a little closer. Oh, only if it wants to stay off the ground, or come off the ground, I guess I should say. Looks like it could go further back. I wonder, oh, it's not perfectly straight, is it? Well, that's alright. We'll get it moved up. That's great. Okay. Alright. Much better, much better. Hey, Amelia. Alright, looking through what else I want to do. There's not a ton of decorations. I don't actually know of any that go on the ceiling. At least here, I think it would be nice to have like some skylights, but because we've now decorated the inside, any modifications we make to the outside of the ship would reset every single interior. And that's just not what we want. Just not what we want here. So this is the other room that we had, kind of played around with. Let's see if we can get another shelf in here, because I'd like to have 2 wall shelves. And in a similar style, if I can have it. this is a relaxing space. But this is not. Okay, let's throw up one of these frogs somewhere. So cute these frogs are. Alright, this one's great. This one's great. Can I rotate it to sit on the wall? Not that wall. Ooh, yeah. How about that one right there? Great. I got a frog. Excellent. A very happy frog astronaut. You know, who can be mad at that? We love a frog. Alright. I'm getting a little bit of scope creep here. Because I was just supposed to do this room. I'll come back with some clutter later on. Some coffee cups, some cups I want to put on top of this. Some kind of knick-knack here. I think I've got a statue or like a sand timer or a toy that can go there. We'll get some plushies for that space. Get a book for that table. Some books for this table. Let's see, what else? Oh, let's put a rug here.